Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Mary Jo. Thank you for subscribing and following and liking. If you haven't, please do so by hitting the subscribe button so you'll get notice of my videos, and the like button, please, to help my channel to grow. Thanks so much. I appreciate everyone being here with me. So this is our reading for our full moon that's coming up March 3rd. We didn't have one in February because we had 2 in January, which was a blue moon. Now we have 3 in March, so the second one will also be a blue moon. But this one is going to be at 11 degrees of Virgo. Alrighty, so I'm doing my oracle reading, and I did pull one card from our Gilded Tarot. But we're starting this here with the Nature's Whispers in the position of what your body needs. Now this is from March 1st, like I said, and it's in Virgo. So think about what happened from the last Virgo full moon to now, because the full moon is harvesting and culminating, it's ending. What have you accomplished? Where were you prudent, analytical, perfecting things in your life for long term? Money, your health, your daily routine, mundane things. All right, so reflect on that and always give thanks for that. Don't be so hard on yourself if you didn't achieve everything you wanted. Keep going at it, okay? That is that Virgoan way. So we have Be Spontaneous, number 31. 3 and 1 is a 4. So it is about completion. It ties into harvesting things. And we do have this beautiful full moon here. We have a fairy reaching out to another fairy in a helping hand. Gorgeous morning glories. I love that flower, especially the blue ones. I grow them myself. So this is really speaking to me. And it seems like the fairy's reaching out a helping hand to someone younger. Virgoan energy is about being of service to others also. So with this position in this card, we're talking about being spontaneous in what your body needs. So what the oracle's saying here is when you are busy making plans, rushing, stressed, worried, or overwhelmed, it is easy to lose track of the simple things in your world that bring you joy. This is a huge nudge to remember to create some fun, rediscover enthusiasm and fascination through adventure and spontaneous happenings. Engage with your life again and take in your surroundings, observing the importance of living life to its fullest. Decide to do something for the pleasure of it and see where life takes you. Now that's very different energy for a Virgoan. And if people who know Virgo, they're very hardworking and dedicated and responsible. Like their sister energy of the Capricornia and even Taurus, it's about manifesting things in their life. But a lot of Virgoans get so involved because they're ruled by Mercury with anxiety, stress, worry, depression, always looking to fix things with everyone. They don't often step back and take the time to have fun. They are grounded energy, but they can lose that grounding because they are always involved with helping others, doing things for others. Like I said, perfection, long term. It's a very stressful time. So with this, your body's going to need some downtime. Your body's going to need some fun. Figure a way to reground yourself, and in regrounding yourself, you will be re-energized. You might be waning in your enthusiasm, and especially coming off of the new moon we have, a lot of people, including myself, get very drained on the new moon. I sleep very deeply and very heavily in the winter, dream vividly. In the summer, when it flips, that I can't sleep for the new moon for a few days before and after, and I need to recharge. So right now, while the energy is maybe a little bit waning, you want to be recharged and enthusiastic about things in your life. Step aside from always helping others. Try, if you can, I know it's hard right now, to quiet your mind or calm your mind or focus your mind on some healing for yourself. Your body needs this right now. Your body needs to be re-energized. Let someone else reach out their hand to help you. I know it's not easy for Virgoans to let people help each other. Help them, but definitely you want to do that. And the blue morning glory, like I said, that vivid, almost like cobalt blue, is deep knowledge and peace and calming and understanding. And it pops up in the morning, and it stays in bloom if it's in the shade. If it's in full sun, it withers. So maybe you're getting too much excitement in your life and draining energy to everyone else. And now it's a time for you to maybe shade yourself, protect yourself. so you can have the energy to last, keep your bloom longer throughout the day. So give your body some much needed rest and love. And what your mind should focus on, I did use the Fairy Oracle cards. And we have number 38, Green Man's Bride. 38, 3 and 8 is 11. The full moon is at 11 degrees. We are in an 11 universal year. When you add 2, 0, 1, and 8, it's 11. And now you usually reduce it to 2, which is true, you do, because that is about partnering and balancing partnerships and relationships. But since it is a double single digit and it's the first one, 11 is a very highly spiritual, intuitive number. So this universal year for all of us is about raising our intuitive and spiritual or psychic vibrational levels to a perfection. We really want to evolve it. Now with Green Man's Bride, it says sacred union, commitment ceremony, maturing into deep relationship. And that 2 vibration, like I said, when you add the 2 ones for the year, that is a deepening relationships and partnerships. But your mind needs to focus on this right now. And what the book is saying for this is there may be a wedding, an engagement, a betrothal, hand fasting or commitment ceremony coming up for 2 people who are in love and who are ready to take the step into the future in a loving, wise partnership, joined in sacred union. It's an extension of family, pondering children and growth together, contemplating the direction of a friendship and its future. When this takes place, the joy of the commitment between the lovers extends to fertility, into the land, the turning of seasons, blessings on earth, and great many joy amongst the fairy folk, for they rejoice in love. Now the balance of masculine and feminine returns with this commitment, the honor to honor the other, and to give and receive in love, with honor in the sacred space. Work with the sacred oil spikenard when this card comes up, as it represents the exchange and honoring between masculine and feminine, the sacred union of partners deeply in love and devoted, the proposal to develop a lineage, a kindred ancestors of the future, and a new kind of family based on loving, equality, and honoring physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Now that is all 4 of the elements. All right. So now for some people, they're saying, well, I don't need to have children, or I don't want to have children anymore. Or this could be bringing a pet into your life, a furry friend. This could be you're birthing a business. You're birthing an idea that you're very passionate about. But this is talking about balancing the feminine and masculine and honoring it. And whatever this person, place, or situation is, whatever this endeavor is for you, that you need to focus on balance in this relationship to this other person, place, or thing going forward, making a solid commitment. Again, this is very Virgo in energy, because Virgo is about the long term, analytical. In the lower vibration, they are very picky and very fussy and overbearing, over worrying, over stressful. We want to evolve that energy for whatever this situation is, again, into a balance, so that you can be analytical in perfection, but you are open and receptive to the other ideas, energies, etc., put into this. So if it isn't a wedding or betrothal or birth announcement, it's a business or buying a new car. Whatever it is that you are looking to make a commitment with long term, this card is speaking to you to focus on balancing your energies between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Now we're saying, what is your soul looking for? So with this, I went to the Enchanted map, and I got this card number 17, Ghostlands. Now, 7 and 1 and 7 is 8. To me, that's a great number of manifestation. And that talks to me about the earth signs, especially Capricorn. I look at that earth energy being brought into matter. And Virgo is about also bringing things into matter, as it is an earth sign. And number 17 is the number of immortality. And this is what your soul is longing for. And our souls are immortal. And this says Ghostlands. We could see all these numbers going around here. So it's a timepiece, like it's infinity. And within there is the signs of the zodiac too. That circle the energy. Zodiac in Greek is circle of animals, actually, but this circle there. And it seems like it's a very ethereal kind of gray mutable kind of energy, like our Virgos. And the steps are leading up to this, and it looks like an ethereal figure there. So we know that is us, our soul, that part of us that is in spirit when we are not in form in this vessel. And what this says for ghost lands is, let me make sure I got this, here we go. You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the now, the here and now. And we've talked about that in a number of videos, even if you haven't watched my video on Leo and Aquarius North Node, South Node, where it talks about being present in the now. And that's what these eclipses force us to do, especially the one we just had with the new moon solar eclipse. It blocks your vision forward and forces you to be in the now. Okay, so it wants you to look and reflect on how your past has affected where you are now. So before you go forward, you have that balance. Now, Virgo, like I said, can be very anxious-ridden and worrying about the future. This is talking to all of us, that our soul is longing for us to focus. So whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing, okay? For rarely do the present and the future match up exactly on the enchanted map. And this is your life story. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet, okay? Right now, you can't live there. Yet, you can take measured steps toward a goal or a dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. Like, you could look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place to put your attention. Its magic reaches out in every direction, further than the heart and the soul can see. Like I said, these are random cards that I'm picking. So it's speaking to us right now. And we did come off of the new moon eclipse, so that's where you started to plant your new seeds going forward. With this full moon, we're looking to harvest things. So hopefully you've set your intentions. You've got the plan going. But right now, your soul is saying, I need to focus on right now. Being grateful for what I have right now. Being thankful for what I've achieved right now. Being grateful and thankful for the pain, suffering, and sorrow I've had in my life in the past and up to now, and even the most recent past lives, because they are part of my soul's storyline that is unfolding. Let me accept them, find peace in that they are here for what my soul is longing for, maturation and ascension. And once I find my alignment and peace with the past and release it with calm, so that right now I can be in a place of totality, energetically feeling balanced, then I could set my heart sights on the future in a clear, focused way, free of anxiety, pain, suffering, and fear. Thank you, Spirit. That's beautiful. And then what our heart desires, I pulled this card from my Gilded Tarot, and we have a major arcana, the Fool, 0. This is potentiality, exponentiality. We all have potential. It's what we do with our potential that sets us apart. And whatever has happened in our life is a part of our storyline. It does not define us. It doesn't define who you are. Whatever good, and I don't like using good or bad, whatever things that you've done that choices were questionable or gallant, doesn't matter. It doesn't define who you are. It is a part of your story, okay? Your potential, your happiness, your joy, your love, these are the things that you want to aim for. And with the Fool, it is a new beginning, but it's about making wise choices. This is a leap of faith for a lot of us, okay? This is a brand new beginning. And a lot of us maybe feel in our heart we want to reboot. You know, it's like even on your computer, you have to reboot it a few times maybe to cleanse out the junk that's in there, delete things. This is about your rebooting your life right now, and your heart is looking for a new beginning. Your heart is looking for excitement and opportunity to have something new begin. This is Uranus, this card, okay? And Uranus rules Aquarius, and we just had the new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius. And I'm recording this, we're still in the Aquarius sun. So this does tie into a lot of what's going on energetically in the world. So for a lot of us, it's about trusting, having faith, and surrendering. You know, it's like in the Indiana Jones movie, The Last Crusade, you know, he has to it's the leap of faith. He puts his hand over his heart, takes a deep breath, closes his eyes, and puts his foot forward. Not seeing the path in front of him, but it was right there. He needed to trust. And right now, this is what your heart is longing for, this new beginning, this leap of faith. You need to trust in yourself, your higher self, and the universe, and take this leap of freedom from the past, the pain, the fear, everything that is fear-based, the trauma in your life. Forgiveness, letting go, knowing that it was just there for a growth spurt. You can hang on to it and be miserable the rest of your life and not allow any growth in your life or any potentiality to be fulfilled. It's your choice. Or you can take this leap of faith, you know, juggle with the universe here. All right, the energy is ever changing. It's not going to stay the same. You're in slumps, you're in good points. It's just like baseball players, right? They're doing great, then they do lousy. It's just a time that's going to pass. For you right now, having the faith and concentrating on this new life is very heart fulfilling for you. You want that freedom to have a beautiful, joyous, blissful new beginning, and you can. Every time, it's not a limit. Every time you can reboot. When things are going lousy and you say, oh, this didn't work out, time to reboot. You could do this constantly in your life. And by setting your focus and your intentions on releasing, thank you, I love you for whatever you were in my life, and now I'm going to start again. You shift your energy. Always ever shifting your energy. New beginnings. It's very much that Uranus rules Aquarius, that freedom, that genius energy, that spark of godlike energy that comes into us. And we can do that in form anytime that we need to. Well, thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful reading. I do hope it helps you. Remember to give thanks for what you've achieved from the last Virgo full moon. Be gentle with yourself. You deserve it. I really do appreciate all of you, dear ones. And please remember to subscribe. Thank you, and I always wish you the best.